Yo, what's good? I know you ain't asked, but I'm finna show you how I embroidered the Aggie Dog from A&T. All right, first things first is I need to drag in the logo, right? So boom, drag it in. Now we in there. All right, now I'm about to resize this. I don't want it to be too big. I don't want it to be too small. 25 millimeters is kind of like an inch. So we're gonna do, how much I want? I want it like, let's do 8. 8 is gonna be 200. Boom. Apply. For my idea, the first thing we got to do is put a applique stitch. Right? So I'm gonna basically just trace around this whole thing. Doesn't have to be perfect because it's gonna get covered up anyway. Right around these ears, I gotta make sure I'm precise. This actually might take a while. I'm gonna see if I can do it under 15 minutes, which is crazy. Right now I'm just tracing around. Head. Press 2 for the hotkey to switch to a run stitch, because that's essentially what is needed to do this trace. All right, boom. I got the outline done, okay? Now I'm gonna go down here, right? I'm gonna 2-finger click, convert to applique. What's gonna happen is it's gonna make this, right? Now this is essentially my outline stitch. Like if I put this away, all right, boom. You got essentially the outline. It don't gotta be perfect. It's more so about the idea that counts. We're gonna make the stitch like a little wider, applique width. Let's do 5. Yeah, thick lines. Now that we got that out the way, what's gonna happen is we got the tack down stitch, run, boom, boom. Second, we're gonna do the collar, okay? So I'm gonna make this go away right quick, just so I can see. I'm gonna go back to a run stitch. Okay, so now we're gonna do this part. Why is it doing that? Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. You wanna make curve lines, you gotta hit this command key while you doing it so that it can curve like that. And then you let it go if you want it to go straight. All right, we're 6 minutes in, and I got a lot of detail to go. How am I gonna do this? I'm just gonna go straight. Okay, I got that part down. Gonna make this another applique stitch because this is what it needs to be, right? How can I do this? All right, I know how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make this a 2-ply run applique. So it's just a line. Now I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna put a satin stitch, right? I'm just gonna cover this bad boy up like this. Boom, boom. When you do satin stitches, you gotta think about it like it's a ladder. You gotta do point at a time. You do one on the one side, you gotta do it on the other. This is probably gonna take longer than 15 minutes. Yup. Oof. Can I copy and paste all this? Let's try it. Command C and then Command V. All right, let's try to like, I'll put this here and then just rotate. Please let me just be able to rotate it. All right, that actually worked out. Let me just make my life easier. And just do this for each time. I'm gonna have to adjust this one. I'm just gonna do this one. That one kind of sucked. All right, we're getting there. All right, we finished all that. Collar's pretty much done. Let me see, let me press this button, see where we at with it. All right, yeah, I'm gonna change this color to black. Then I'm gonna put this before, so it's not sticking out. Let me see, satin stitches. All these satin stitches gonna get, I think it's density. Let me see. No, it ain't. I just went over this yesterday. Oh man, come on. Should I have just done let me see. I should have just done that. It's a learning process. All right, so yeah, that went the way it did. All right, so I got I'm gonna do the collar first, then you're gonna do the out part. Let's do this. Like this, go around the edges, close it. Boom. I'm gonna make this white. Complex fill. Yup. Boom. This is gonna be black. And I'm gonna change this to a steel. Yeah, boom. Then I'm gonna hit lapped point. Ooh, that's too thick though. There it is. All right, that worked out. All right, boom. Highlight those. Then I'm going to group it. Yeah. Copy and paste. Drag that bad boy over like this. Rotate that bad boy like this. Try to line it up as best as possible. You do like this so I can actually see what I'm doing. F7 is the pointer. Yep, that works. Do it again. See, this is why you gotta go under, because you don't want this tooth to be over the actual like bulldog. So I gotta do this first. Then I'm going to basically just rearrange it, send it to the back. I'm actually a little hungry. Hopefully this video isn't OD long. I said 15 minutes, I'm at 20 minutes already. Yeah, right, dude. Let me see if I can Command G that, right? Flip it. Hell yeah, man. Save myself some time, boy. Ah, what? What the hell? Hell yeah. All right, bet. Now what I'm finna do from here, boom. That's what I'm talking about right there. Right. Then highlight that, command that, move that. Now we behind it. You can see right here. Oh, okay, you can see right here. Before it was like, can't see me pointing, I'm pointing. It was in front, put it in the back. Command and hit this bracket, and it goes to the back. Water pause. All right, we got the applique for the collar, the blue part. The applique is gonna go first. Then we got the white for the spikes. Then we got the outline for the spikes. And the outline of the actual bulldog. So from here, instead of doing every single line, I'm just gonna do half of him and then just copy it and paste it over. It should be symmetrical, aside from this bottom part. So I need to figure out, it's like a layered system. So you have to kind of do it in a way to where things make sense, right? So I'm gonna go down here. I'm gonna start at the ear, because I think the ear is the furthest part, which would be essentially like, you know, the thing that would be under everything else. So we're gonna do a run stitch, or no, I'm gonna do a complex fill. That way I don't gotta convert it. All right, same concept. I'm gonna hold the command key and I'm just gonna trace around this shadow of the ear, right? I'm actually gonna do this, right? Because I know what I'm about to do. Yeah, it's gonna work. This is gonna work. Then I'm gonna go here like that. I should've released the command key so it goes straight, so it makes a point. And I'm gonna hold it back again, right? Bow. Now, from here, right? I'm gonna press this key. What's this hotkey? Command 3, realistic, okay. Take the realistic view off, and then I'm gonna hit this, F9. I'm gonna make a hole, right? Add a hole. Because as you see right here, holes in the ear, and F9. In order to make those holes come out, what you gotta do is, right? Just basically gotta add a hole. That should work. I'm gonna add another hole. Okay, let's turn, was it F6? No, it wasn't F7. It was Command 3, realistic view. See, boom. All right. So now that I got that out the way, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a steel stitch in a way right here for this part. Boom, boom, boom. I gotta add a steel stitch right there too. That's gonna be awkward. Maybe We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna start here. Command. I'm gonna trace around all this. Oh, this. Right. Run stitch. Convert to satin stitch. Yeah, satin stitch will work. Command 3. The realistic view. See, that's what we want right there. That's exactly what we want. Okay, this is coming out really good. Now, doing this part is gonna be weird, cause now I'm thinking to myself, I should have done everything first and then did the outline, but then the applique wouldn't have been on there. Nah, I'm stupid. Sidebar. Let's copy and paste this, right? Then we're gonna change one of these to a, change it to a 2-ply. Boom, right? Then we're gonna take this one, put this to the end, and then we're gonna change this to a satin stitch. No, not a satin stitch, that did not work out. No, you can keep it applique. We're just gonna erase this placement line. I'm gonna take away the tack down. Okay then. Now, this is getting a little lengthy. This should be a rap name. Okay, top down, we're gonna start here. We're gonna do, yep, that worked. Yep. Now I said I was gonna show y'all. I said I was gonna teach y'all. All right, bet. That's just gonna translate over. Hell yeah. All right, we're gonna do this and then that. Actually, before we do that, we're gonna do this one. What's this hotkey? 9. Yep, that worked. We're gonna go here. Shit gonna be mean, you heard me? And from here, we're just gonna finish out this brow. Boom. Okay. Coming out. All right, now let's do this brow right quick. All right, this is getting good. Good. As you can see, right, I'm getting somewhere. Got the whole top part, this part, under control here. This might take an hour, bruh. That worked out. Let me see. I think at this point, I can pretty much copy V, okay? Should just be flip it over, yeah. That's how you work efficient right there. You know what I mean? We're all about working efficient around here, even though it's taking about an hour. All right, we're actually almost done though. I should really just do, yeah, let's just do a complex fill for this. Command 3. Learn that one. Gonna add a hole. And we're gonna add a hole for these teeth. You know what I'm saying? All right. Just gonna satin stitch this bad boy up, and we should be about done. I ain't gonna lie to you. Carry it over like this. Hover it over the spot. Boom. We in there. Maybe I might put that under so that the complex fill can go over. Okay. All right. Now I just gotta go back a little bit. Yeah, right there. Boom. Okay, right here. So I'm just gonna copy and paste. All right. Maybe I should do a satin stitch around there. Let me see what it look like. Yeah, that look better. Cause we about done. Yep, that's how that's gonna go right there like that. It's a lot of concentration, okay? I'm doing a lot of concentrating over here. Okay, hey, we done though. I said 15 minutes, but that ended up taking me an hour. You know, it'd be like that though. So I ain't complaining, I ain't mad. This is the final product. Oh, let me make all this. Hell yeah, look at that. Then the only thing left to do is to hit this button. All right, took an hour, took a little longer than what I said 15 minutes. It did not take 15 minutes, but it's okay though, because it got done. It's part of the process and it is what it is. So that is how you embroider the Aggie Dog from A&T. I used to go to A&T, I graduated. I had this idea in mind that I'm about to do, and it involves the Aggie Dog. So this is like part one of that idea. I'm gonna continue with this, but I might take a little break because my legs hurt. Appreciate it if you stuck around. I'll do more of these. And yeah, it is what it is. Appreciate you.